Hello! Hello and welcome back to another video from the WhatEwen'sDoin football channel. So I would like to start off by saying I am really sorry that I've not been uploading any videos throughout the past sort of few weeks. It's been pretty much a combination of work being incredibly busy, and more recently I've been incredibly ill. Again, more specifically, I've been suffering from a chest infection, which for many of you, if you have had it before, it really runs you down and it just knocks you out for a good week or so. I did take two COVID tests throughout that week, and thankfully I was negative, but I used to suffer from chest infections quite a long time ago when I was younger, and then as soon as I felt it I knew exactly what it was, hence the reason why I've not been doing the videos throughout the last few weeks. But we are slowly on the mend. I know it's a slightly different setup to what I usually do, more down to the fact that I have to sit down, because if I'm standing up for more than sort of 10 minutes then I'm just exhausted, so hence why I'm sitting down for this video. But with that being said, I would just like to thank you all for the continued support that I've had for the last few weeks. The views have been absolutely solid. I've still been getting new subscribers as well, despite the fact that I've not been doing the videos for this last few weeks. So again guys, thank you so much. It really means a lot and it is really appreciated. So yeah, now that we've got that out of the way, it's going to be a shorter video than usual, but a really good one at that. So while I was still ill, maybe a few days on after the worst had kind of passed, I thought I would go out and to get some fresh air. I had to try and make myself feel better now. So when I had to put this up, it'll be Wednesday, so it was yesterday, which was Tuesday, that I went out, and while I was out I thought, like, you know what, let's just go into some charity shops and we'll see what we find. And what I found, I think, is probably the best retro shirt, and probably the only retro shirt I've ever found in a charity shop. So when I was going through the men's rail, I spotted this, and it was the only football shirt in this rail, and as soon as I grabbed it, I couldn't quite fathom what I'd actually found, and it was so cool. But enough of me talking, I'm just going to show you now and you can make your own opinion on that. So the shirt in question that I did find was this one. Oh my god. So yes, as you can see, it is the Real Madrid third shirt from 1999 to 2001, and it is so cool. Like, it's in that sort of the borderline retro look, into the sort of more modern shirts that we see throughout today. And to be honest, I was a few months ago trying to find a Real shirt that had the Tekka sponsor as well, because again, I think, like, you know, before the sort of Siemens sort of sponsor, I think beforehand that was the more retro the Real strips as such. And just to name a few players back then, it was unbelievable. You had the likes of Salgado, Roberto Carlos, Raul, Nicolas Anelka, Steve McManaman, list goes on, and oh, it's such a beautiful strip. And more specifically as well, the reason that I remembered this strip from when I found it, I think it was from a Champions League game, more specifically the quarterfinals, I think, where they played Manchester United at Old Trafford, I think it was, of course. And I think Real came on top 3-2 in that game, and it's probably the only time I've ever seen them wear that shirt. And ever since, I've not seen it since, and I've not really seen it advertised online as much as well. And to find something like this in a charity shop especially as well is unbelievable. And the condition as such, literally the only sort of thing, and again, it's more sort of on closer inspection. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but the sponsor has just like a few tiny wee cracks as such, but apart from that, it is in really good, if not excellent condition for the age that it is as well. Like, you're talking about maybe 20, 21 years old here, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, before I tell you how much I paid for it, I went online as such just to see how much the shirt in general was going for. I was maybe expecting like around maybe 60 or 70 pound. We went on to classic football shirts, of course, and they had one in good condition with a few like sort of holes and a few like sort of tears on it, etc. And I think they had it for £80 or somewhere like along those lines. And again, I went on to eBay, etc. I found ones for like maybe £60, £50, but I came across this site, and I think we've used them in a few videos as well. So I went on to Vintage Football Shirts, is I think what they're called, and they had one on there for £150. That is insane. And also I even saw one on eBay as well with the Raul name set on the back, and I think with the Champions League patches as well, again for £150. Now, again, I've said on every video that I've done when it comes to charity shop videos that I'm not trying to make these videos where it looks like I've you know, was it conned the charity shops as such. It's just more to show you guys the extraordinary finds, which I think this is, that you can find in charity shop. And I've said as well, sometimes it could be a hit or a miss in these charity shops. Most of the time it can be a miss, but it's just like, you know, on like, again, I always seem to more get shirts when I don't plan to actually go into charity shops. And like I said before, yesterday I was still relatively ill, so I was like, you know, still just like sort of looking around. I wasn't the planning to actually go out and try and find the football shirts, but to come across this was, I think I've got to say, it's probably my best find ever in a charity shop so far, and I am absolutely delighted. Now, again, before I tell you the price, again, it's not to say, oh yes, look what I got out of a charity shop, oh, they're so stupid, etc, blah 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 blah. No, this is not what this the video is like about. As I said before, it's just to show you guys what you can actually find in a charity shop, and not to kind of disregard them compared to like, you know, eBay or kilo sales, etc. And it's like, it is an incredible find, and like I said beforehand, it's just to show you guys that these things can happen, and yeah, do not give up or disregard on charity shops, period. So I'll show you the price of it, and it is ridiculous, honestly. I almost felt bad for the paying this because it was so low. So what I did was I gave an extra few pound to the charity shop, like sort of in the box like as well, because I felt terrible like in terms of how much it actually was. So hopefully you'll be able to see it on screen, but this cost £4.75. Unbelievable, Jeff. Like, it is obscene. And of course, like, you know, I say it like as well, I don't buy shirts to then go and sell them online, but this is never ever ever going out of my football shirt collection ever. Like I said before, it's just such a nice strip, and like I said, I would probably, it's borderline excellent condition, and I would say it is absolute 100% certain, very good condition, and like I said, it is a beautiful top, retro as well. And to find this again, I know I've said it so many times, but to find it in a charity shop, unbelievable, unbelievable. So yeah, I think that kind of brings us to the end of this the video. Like I said, I am still like ill, but I'm not as bad as I was, so which is great. And we're gonna hopefully get back to doing the weekly videos as well, as I do really miss it, and I hate not trying to get at least one the video per week for you guys as well. So it's been quite crap not doing like sort of the videos throughout this past the few weeks, but hopefully we're on the way up and we will be getting back to the weekly videos and the videos to help you guys as well on football shirts, the charity shops, eBays, name sets, etc. So hopefully we will be back on track by this time right now. So as always guys, again, thank you so much for the support throughout this last few weeks as well. It has been amazingly appreciated guys, thank you so much again. And if you are a fan of the channel, please think about subscribing and smash that like button as well. Again, I know I say it every video, but honestly guys, you have no idea how much it means that you guys are watching these the videos, the comments as well. They're all so appreciated, so thank you guys so much, it means a lot. So yes, I will hopefully see you next week, and you guys have yourself a great week as well. You take care, bye for now.